See, this is a parallel application running on OpenShift, Kubernetes. And what you see here is that we barely use one CPU core per pod. So the idea is this is part of the claimed framework. So we have used the claimed compiler to create a container out of a relatively old-fashioned Java application, which only runs single-threaded. And I don't want to actually rewrite this. No, so the very easy thing is to just run multiple instances of the same Java application in multiple containers. And this is something what the claimed grid wrapper automatically generates. So it generates a job, a parallel job on Kubernetes, and those are now 300 pods running in parallel. All the coordination code is also auto-generated. At the moment, the coordinator is just a shared folder on a S3 bucket, and that means it's completely serverless for me. No, I don't need to maintain any S3 buckets, and also I don't need to maintain this OpenShift cluster. That's all as a service for me. That means I only have this code, which I also took kind of as a service. I took it from the university who created it. I wrote a little Python wrapper, and then I used the claim component compiler. It created a container, and it also created the parallel execution code for doing so. No, so over parallelizing one process and making it run and use on multiple CPUs, I just run one process per file. So those are Sentinel1 satellite image files, relatively large, so it's very easy to parallelize. And I don't need to mess up with any frameworks like Apache Spark, Ray, Dask, and so on. So I have a clean API. My code even doesn't know that it runs inside a claimed framework or inside the Kubernetes cluster. It thinks it's alone on the planet and just runs smoothly. No? That's pretty cool. So let's have a look at the log, for example. So you see here, these are all the partition IDs. I'm just creating the partition ID from the link I have to download, and I'm computing a hash on it. And now those are all skipped because they are either already processed or currently worked on. So either processed or locked or in error state, obviously. And that you see in the S3 bucket, basically. I'm using a library, by the way, called S3KV, which turns your S3 object store into key value store. And then here, this is the batch I'm currently processing, and each batch runs around 2.5 hours. And so single threaded, this whole job would run for nearly a year. And here I can run it within 1 day. So that's pretty cool. So just follow me on my channel. I've explained how this all works, or if you want to know more, just put your question into the comment section and I'm happy to answer. Take care. Bye.